Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the F18 and whether or not it will be coming soon to the game. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because I feel like a lot of people have vastly overestimated what the F18 is actually capable of. Because there are a lot of people that think that the Hornet should come in the same update as the Rafale and Typhoon, but to be honest, the Rafale and Typhoon are much more capable, much stronger aircraft in terms of air-to-air combat. And I think people have this false image that the F-18 is a stupidly strong air-to-air platform. Like, don't get me wrong, the F-18 is a very, very incredibly good and incredibly strong platform. It'll be good at pretty much everything. That's what it was designed to do, right? But I've seen a lot of people really, and I mean, like, they seem to be really afraid of the F-18C being saying things like it would be stupidly overpowered because it can carry 10 AMRAMs. And my argument to that is we already have stuff that can counter the F-18 pretty well, and I think I could actually beat it if that makes sense. Now, let me get one thing clear. I'm in no way trying to downplay what the Hornet is actually capable of. I'm not saying that it's a weaker aircraft or it's something that won't be strong, because the reality is it is. It's a very strong aircraft. It's good at what it does, which is pretty much everything, air to air and air to ground. But I don't think it's crazy enough to the point where it would make a massive imbalance. I don't think it would be too overpowered. First of all, let's talk about the air to air point of view. The Hornet would probably be worse off than the F-15C and the F-16C in my opinion, because in my opinion, I think they're stronger platforms for air to air, because that's what they're more geared towards compared to the Hornet. And in BVR, yes, the Hornet can carry 10 AMRAMs, but one thing that people don't understand about BVR is your kinematic performance does matter, and that is where the F-16 and the F-15 beat the Hornet quite easily. And I'm not talking about top speed, I'm more so talking about acceleration and thrust to rate. Now, in terms of its radar, it should be on par roughly with what's in the F-15C and in the F-16C. If not, I'd imagine the F-15's and the F-16's radar slightly better. But I may be wrong on that. Please correct me down below if I am wrong on that. But where I think the Hornet would have a massive advantage, or actually no, maybe not massive advantage, but have a advantage over the F-15 and the F-16 would be in a dogfight, because the F-18 is pretty good in terms of a one circle fight. Like, there's not many NATO fighters that would beat it in a one circle fight, other than obviously the Rafale and the Typhoon and probably the Gripen as well. Actually, yeah, the Gripen as well. So in the dogfight, it's very, very potent. It's a very formidable foe in a dogfight. But to be honest, that doesn't really happen that much at top tier anymore. And the F-18 can already carry all the weapons that you'd expect at top tier air. It can carry the 9M and the AIM-120 and all that good stuff. But the thing is about the F-18 is it's already kind of in the game, but in a weird kind of Frankenstein style, whereas different parts of it are in different aircraft. Like, we already got the cockpit in the AV-8, we've got the engines in the Gripen, and we've already got the radar in stuff like the F4F ICE and the F20 and stuff like that. So the F-18 is kind of in the game, but it's not put together, essentially. But where I really see the Hornet being very strong, other than air-to-air combat, is genuinely in close air support, because that was what the Hornet was designed to do very well. Close air support will be a very big problem for anyone that isn't playing America and they've got a Hornet in the sky dropping GBUs or maybe even JDAMs if it comes with it, or harms potentially. Close air support is going to be like a much bigger issue in terms of air to air combat. In terms of, like, for air to air combat, I think the Hornet can be handled. We do have aircraft that can keep up with the Hornet at the very least, and in some cases even beat it. But air to air combat, yeah, that's fine. But air to ground though, that's where we're going to have an issue slightly, because that's where the ordnance comes in. The crazy loadout, and that will be insane, admittedly. But I don't think it'll be too unbalanced though, because we do have pretty strong anti-air now in the form of the Pantsir and other things. So I do think it would be able to be countered. So I don't understand where this fear of the F-18C is coming from, or the F-18 in general. I just can't really picture it, because I'd understand why people would be afraid of stuff like the Typhoon or the Rafale, although I think the Typhoon and the Rafale are going to be coming pretty soon. I just don't see that with the F-18. I think the F-18 should have been in the game from a very long time ago. We should have seen the F-18A, the Legacy Hornet, like a long time ago. I genuinely don't understand what's so crazy powerful about it. I understand it'll be very good, but it's nothing game breaking. Like it'll be able to carry lots of stuff, but in terms of other than that, like it can be countered. We already have the aircraft to counter the F-18. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to put my 2 cents on it, because there's a lot of chat of the F-18. I think the F-18 should probably be coming in the next 2 updates. If you were to put it down to me, I'd probably say December, because it's a very iconic aircraft. A lot of people want it, and December's like the bigger updates. But honestly, it could even come in the next update. You never know. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, like and subscribe. Peace.